My name is Norbert Rushindo, Principal Customs and Excise Officer, Katima Mulilo Regional Office, Far Northeastern Region, Zambezi. Today, I'll be talking about duty-free allowances. First, we will look at allowances from Southern African Customs Union, SACU. The Southern African Customs Union consists of Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, and South Africa. Travelers from SACU member countries are entitled to import goods without payment of customs duties, VAT exemption on goods up to a value of 5,000 Namibian dollars. Goods in excess may not be claimed under the duty-free allowances, and VAT must be paid at a rate of 15%. Allowances from non-SACU. The following goods may be imported duty-free by residents and non-residents as accompanied baggage from non-SACU countries during a period of 30 days after an absence of not less than 48 hours or more from Namibia. No more than 200 cigarettes and 20 cigars per person. No more than 250 grams of cigarettes or pipe tobacco per person. No more than 50 milliliters perfume and 250 milliliters eau de toilette per person. No more than 2 liters of wine per person. No more than 1 liter in total of other alcoholic beverages per person. In addition to personal effects and the just mentioned allowances, travelers are allowed to bring in new or used goods and their accompanied baggage to the value of 5,000 Namibian dollars per person during a period of 30 days after the absence of 48 hours or more of Namibia. Crew members are not entitled to any consumable allowances. However, they are only entitled to a duty-free allowance on a value not exceeding 700 Namibian dollars per person. The tobacco and alcohol allowances are not applicable to persons under the age of 18 years. What are the exclusions from duty-free allowances? Unaccompanied goods, firearms acquired abroad or in any duty-free shop by residents returning to Namibia after an absence of less than 6 months. Consumable of the same type, more than quantities above the duty-free allowances. Household goods, carried on behalf of another person, intended for remodel, process, or repair abroad. Prohibited, restricted, or controlled under any law. Goods imported by persons returning after an absence of less than 48 hours. Goods for commercial purposes. The goods I just mentioned do not qualify for the flat rate assessment, and duties at the applicable rate must be paid. How to do a flat rate assessment? What are your flat rate assessment allowances? It's over and above the duty-free allowances, where you may choose to pay customs duties at a flat rate of 20% on goods which you acquired abroad or in any duty-free shop. The total value of these additional goods, new or used, may not exceed 20,000 Namibian dollars per person or 20,000 Namibian dollars for crew members. Flat rate goods are also exempted from payment of value-added tax. Should the value of the additional goods in question exceed 20,000 Namibian dollars, or should you decide not to make use of this facility, the flat rate assessment falls away and the appropriate rates of duty and value-added tax must be assessed and paid on each individual item. It should be kept in mind that in certain cases goods may be liable to rates of customs duty more than 20%. Others could be subject to lower rates, while some goods may be free of duty. In addition, 15% value-added tax will be applicable. It must, however, be noted that the application of this provision is subject to the total value of goods declared under the entire rebate item not exceeding 25,000 Namibian dollars. In other words, all consumables, the duty-free allowances of 5,000 Namibian dollars, and the items to be assessed on the flat rate must in value not exceed 25,000 Namibian dollars. This concludes on the topic of duty-free allowances. I thank you.